After winning 6 world championships with Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton is shockingly going to be leaving the team at the end of the 2024 F1 season, and he's going to be going to one of their main rivals, Ferrari, from 2025 to probably see out the end of his career. And so I thought that today I would do a very different video to what I usually do, and I'm going to be giving out 5 reasons why Lewis Hamilton is leaving Mercedes and joining Ferrari. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button and subscribe for more F1 content. Now, let's get into the video. Number 1, Ferrari are on the rise. Ferrari have made a lot of changes over the last couple of years. Bringing in Fred Vasseur has re-energized the Ferrari team, and this could be a big reason why Lewis Hamilton has decided to finally leave Mercedes and join the prancing horse. Fred Vasseur also has a lot of history with Lewis Hamilton. Back in the days of GP2, Lewis Hamilton's team boss was Fred Vasseur, and they did get on very well. You can also see that in a few pictures, Lewis Hamilton and Fred, even today, still have a very good relationship, and this could be a good reason as to why he would want to leave Mercedes. Ferrari are in a much better place than they were under the likes of Mattia Binotto, and it could be an environment that Lewis Hamilton would really enjoy to be in, and it would be a good place for him to potentially end his career. Ferrari have also decided to hire multiple engineers from Mercedes and Red Bull. Some of the engineers that they have hired from Mercedes are a couple that Lewis Hamilton did really enjoy being around and working with, and due to that reason, that could be another reason why he wants to leave Mercedes and join Ferrari. They are on the rise, and it does look like right now Ferrari could be a better car to be in. Number 2, Lewis Hamilton doesn't have long left in F1, and at least right now, it looks like Ferrari might be the better option as opposed to Mercedes. Now, don't get me wrong, Mercedes did beat Ferrari to P2 in the Constructors' Championship in 2023. However, when it came to the end of the season, Ferrari definitely looked like the better package when compared to the Mercedes. Typically, we would see Charles Leclerc qualifying really high up, especially after the Japanese Grand Prix, and he was challenging Max Verstappen at a number of races, especially at the end of the year, whereas Lewis Hamilton in Mercedes was starting to struggle a little bit, especially in qualifying in Las Vegas and Abu Dhabi. So it does look like that right now Ferrari potentially is a better option. They have a better car, and it looks like that maybe that Mercedes haven't got the car right yet. And with Ferrari having a better car, that could give Lewis a better opportunity to compete for wins. Remember, he hasn't won a race since 2021, and before that he had won a race every single year in F1. And who knows, maybe Ferrari, at least right now with better management, some new engineers joining the team, they could be the team that could challenge Red Bull in 2024 and more importantly for Lewis Hamilton in 2025. Number 3, is this an early sign that the 2024 Mercedes car is not going to be that strong? Now, we haven't seen the cars yet, and we haven't even seen any pre-season testing yet, so there's not really much to go on. But Lewis Hamilton will have driven this car in the simulator, and he would have heard from his engineers about what the prospects are for 2024. Lewis will be desperate to get back to winning ways, and maybe, just maybe, Mercedes right now are not in a position to get back to winning ways. Maybe the car that they are designing for 2024 is not up to scratch yet, and really, would you be surprised? Mercedes have struggled in this rule set, and even James Allison has said that he's not a fan of these rules, and really you would only say that if your car is not as strong as the competition's. So maybe they already know that they're on the back foot this year, and that might not be giving Lewis any confidence that they will fix it in time for 2025. I just want to say that if you are enjoying the video, then I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe for more F1 content. I'm on my way to 5k subs, and I would really appreciate it if you help me get there. Now though, let's get back to the video. Number 4, Lewis has potentially lost confidence in the management of Mercedes under Toto Wolff. Now, it's fair to say that Lewis Hamilton has felt a little bit angry with how things are going at Mercedes. Lewis did feel in 2023 that he was not being listened to. In 2022, Lewis did say that things like no side pods was not working. He wasn't a fan of the driving position either, and in 2023, when Mercedes rocked up once again with no side pods and also with a driver position that Lewis wasn't a fan of, then he did feel like he was not being listened to. And this is not going to work in Mercedes' favour. So, potentially, I think he has lost a little bit of confidence in how Mercedes is running. They have definitely fallen back in this rule set versus the previous one, and that could be a detriment to Lewis Hamilton. He hasn't got long left, as I've said, and with him not having long left, he needs a team that he feels like will be able to win, and, well, Mercedes, they're not going to be like that if they're not listening to him. And finally, number 5, the allure of driving for Ferrari was potentially just a bit too much for Lewis Hamilton. Lewis has said in the past that he would love to end his career at Ferrari and drive for them at some point. Well, he is now getting to the back end of his career, and well, he has been in the Mercedes family for almost 30 years, if you take into consideration the fact that he was a part of McLaren during the karting days, and he was a part of McLaren Mercedes throughout the beginning of his Formula 1 career and his junior career. That means that he's been with that family for a very long time before then moving to the Mercedes team. And now he's at the end of his career. He's done everything there is to do in this sport. He's won more races than anyone else. He's been on pole position more than any other driver. And he has tied with Michael Schumacher for 7 World Drivers' Championships. He has done it all in F1. So really, what is there left to do? Well, the main thing that there is left to do is to drive for the most prestigious team in F1, which is Ferrari. And like I said, he has always wanted to do that. So, the allure is there. Ferrari, it seems like, are on the up, whereas Mercedes are somewhat stagnant, it feels like. So why not leave Mercedes and take a risk and join Ferrari? What's the worst that's going to happen? He has done it all. He's accomplished everything in the sport already. And, well, only driving for Ferrari is what's left for him, really. And for Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton joining them, it does make a lot of sense. With Fred Vasseur at the charge, they've got Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, 2 of the best drivers in the sport. Now, where does that leave Carlos Sainz though? For me, I'm not sure where he's going to go. I do think he's probably going to end up at Stake F1 because I do think he's going to be a part of the Audi project. However, there's also a chance that Carlos Sainz could end up at Red Bull replacing Sergio Perez if Perez doesn't perform in 2024. He has added pressure now, Checo, because not only does he have pressure from the likes of Daniel Ricciardo taking his seat, but now there is a possibility that Carlos Sainz could join Red Bull if he doesn't join Stake F1. Now, like I said, I think he's going to go to Stake to then join Audi, but those are my thoughts. The question is, what are your thoughts on that? And for Charles Leclerc himself, he now has the opportunity to be lined up alongside the greatest driver of all time statistically in Lewis Hamilton. For him, this is going to be a fantastic opportunity. He learned a lot from Sebastian Vettel, with him being his teammate between 2019 and 2020, but now he has Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is going to be an absolute all-different beast for Charles Leclerc, and it will be very interesting to see if Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton can get along as teammates. They got along very well as rivals, especially with Lewis Hamilton saying a lot of praises for Charles Leclerc, and Charles Leclerc also has said a lot of praise for Lewis Hamilton. But how will they get on as teammates? That's going to be very interesting in my opinion. So those are 5 reasons why I think Lewis Hamilton is leaving Mercedes to join Ferrari. The question is though, what do you guys think? Why do you think Lewis Hamilton has now decided that it is time to leave the mighty Mercedes team and take a risk and join Ferrari? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and as always, comment, leave a like and subscribe for more F1 content. Thank you all so much for watching.